Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, what do we have?
Chad, tonight we have King of Kentucky. I gotta say, this is something I never thought I was gonna get to try.
I know.
And here it sits right in front of us.
So, first off, thanks to Perry, who waited in line to get a wristband for a drawing for the chance to be able to purchase one. Mm-hmm. Neither one of us could be there
couldn't get
at
away
the time.
Couldn't get away from our jobs.
So he waited in line for us. We're going to try this on and rate on his podcast. This is my Bourbon podcast, but this bottle is mine.
Uncork.
To Uncork.
So let's talk a little bit about this.
Let's talk a little bit. Tell us some pertinent info while I get through this waxy.
Okay, so King of Kentucky is a Brown-Forman product. Wasn't always, though. They acquired it in 1936. The brand has actually been around since 1881. It was discontinued in 1968, and it is made with the early times mash bill, which is 79, 11, 10.
Yeah, 79 corn, 11 rye, 10% malted barley.
Yep. So it's 14 years old.
Yeah.
And what else?
14 years old. It spent 7 of those years in a heat-cycled warehouse. After those 7 years, Chris Morris of Brown-Forman and others were kind of concerned about the evaporation. So then it sat for another 7 years in a non-heat-cycled warehouse, apparently on floor 1, because this one was taken from floor 1. So 14 years. It is a single barrel. It is non-chill filtered. It is 100 and... oh no, where's the tube? We didn't bring the tube.
The tube?
The tube, hold on. Tube. Came in a tube in a bag.
A tube in a bag with a bottle inside.
With a bottle inside, with bourbon in the bottle.
So what was the proof? That we were trying to do math and it was just easier to go get the tube.
They did the math for me on the tube. 128.6 proof, single barrel, 14 years.
And they were right to be concerned about the evaporation because it's out of 16 barrels, 30% was what was left at the end of 14 years. Which is why they only got 960 bottles. 960 bottles.
We got one sitting
We
right
have
here.
one right here. I can't believe it. If it weren't for Perry, this never would have happened.
And luck. Barrel number 6, Rick 40, Warehouse K, Floor 1, barrel date of May 23rd, 2003. You were in middle school.
I was in
So
middle
what if
school.
someone came to you
I was in 8th grade.
in class and said, Sarah, we are barreling a bourbon right now that when you are 28, we want you to try.
I would have been like, can you please leave my classroom? Because everyone's looking at me. And I don't like it. Stop, everyone stop looking at me. No, I would be like, ew, bourbon, gross. I'm gonna put the cork back in this. Because if I knock this over, you'll never forgive me.
Yeah, well, let's talk about why I wouldn't. And right now you have misaligned it already.
Oh my gosh.
Already don't forgive you. Because it is a $200 MSRP. Got this for $237.
I mean, that's pretty much
After
normal
tax.
markup with tax,
Yeah.
For me, I'm excited about this because it's refreshing to see something from Brown-Forman that's this age, that's a single barrel with the high proof, at the barrel proof. I'm just really excited about that. I mean, we had the Woodford batch proof a few weeks ago and we really liked it. But for the price and what you get, I don't know. And so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. They're bringing this back. It's not what it was originally. This is not how the liquid inside used to be way back when. And actually, fun fact trivia.
Fun fact.
It made an appearance in the movie It's a Wonderful Life.
Teacher says every time you drink a bourbon,
an angel gets his wings.
An angel share gets
An angel
its
share
wings.
gets its wings.
Yeah, a lot of
With
this
this
went
one.
to the angels. Jeez.
Yeah.
Clarence, you got a lot of that, Clarence. Clarence? You drank all my bourbon, Clarence. Oh, why didn't you leave some in the bottle? Okay, that's enough.
He didn't even notice when I'm about to stop him now.
Yeah, I do. I can just feel it.
That is potent.
Reminiscent
I don't know how I feel about that nose.
Reminiscent of a birthday bourbon nose.
Yes.
Would you not agree?
I would agree.
But not quite.
It's not.
It's full of baking spices. Like if someone had a really heavy hand.
With the allspice.
With the allspice when they're making what would you be making with allspice?
Pumpkin pie.
Thank you. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, just a heavy-handed baker. On repeat smellings,
I can also
it's
dig
getting
and get
a
some
little
brown,
better.
some brown sugar, some of the oakiness.
I tell you what, it doesn't smell 120. Oh, I threw
Really?
a tube over there.
I
128 point. I don't think it smells like 128.6.
Well, I disagree.
I think what I'm used to smelling are like Elijah Craig barrel proofs, Booker's barrel proofs.
Is it because it doesn't have the nutty
1792.
Is that
Nutty
why?
or like I think just like the barrel, like that deep barrel smell is
doesn't.
what I'm used to on barrel proofs. Yeah.
How much longer do we have to wait?
Will this be the king of bourbons? Let's find out.
Okay.
News at 11 or film at 11.
Holy crap, that's hot.
That is hot.
I mean, I could shoot flames out of my mouth right now.
Well, it's gonna be a long finish. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a minute with this guy. Like, I think second sip is gonna be the most crucial part of this. Because my tongue is in shock right now.
And we did have a controlled bourbon to warm ourselves up.
And it wasn't in the barrel proof range, but it was
we
over 100 proof. We didn't want to fry our tongues,
tongue.
but we wanted to get our tongues prepped for something 100 proof plus.
Yeah.
This did not prepare me for this.
Wow. That is I mean, I'm starting to get the flavor now as the heat's dying away.
I feel like lightning struck my tongue.
That's what everyone's been saying. It's hot.
I need to like reset. Back to one.
Back to one, everybody. As the heat dissipates, I'm starting to get the flavor.
I get some cinnamon.
Yes. Again, a little bit with that heavy hand with the baking spices.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely cinnamon.
Just lick the allspice. Just do that.
But there's something kind of artificial.
I gotta try it again. The finish is still kind of going.
All right, second sip, much easier. Getting more of a palate.
I'm also getting more of a palate.
Is acclimated.
Not such a shock. Still hot. Not striking me as my flavor profile. I think that's all I can say right now.
It kind of reminds me of a dark rum.
It does have those like island spices. And
yeah, maybe some tiki bitters.
Maybe.
You know, like a tiki type of taste. If we're talking about mouthfeel.
It's robust.
It's robust. It is all over the tongue. It's very oily. This is not chill filtered, so it's got
all
those
the
fatty
fats.
acids in there, which is appreciated usually.
Yeah. Dixon Dedman described it as if you're eating like country baked green beans with bacon and butter in them.
Yeah.
It's delicious when you're eating them fresh, right? It's just like so like amazing and flavorful. You put those in the fridge overnight, get them back out the next day. If you were to, all the fat's gonna come to the top, right? If you scrape all that stuff off and put them in the microwave and eat them again, they're not gonna taste as good. And that's essentially chill filtering.
In a nutshell. With a green bean metaphor.
I'm full of knowledge today. With the green bean metaphor, I like green beans, so.
I mean, it tastes like the nose. It does. It really does.
It does taste like the nose.
Especially when you've had it, you go back to the nose. It tastes like the nose. Now I want to leave some for water because we definitely need to try this with water. It being so high proof, and then also just to see how it.
I kind of want to let it open up for a minute too. I was really, really, really hopeful. I'm always hopeful that I'll find something from Brown-Forman that I like better than Old Forester 1920.
So far, it's not looking good. No.
I mean, I definitely don't hate this. I appreciate the proof, definitely. The flavor profile is not on par with what I enjoy, but I could see people enjoying this.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the demand is because of the limited aspect of the bottles.
Yeah.
But if I could have tasted this first, would I have my feelings hurt if we didn't get a bottle and didn't pay $200 for it after having tasted it? Personally, I think I wanted this, was looking forward to this because of the sort of the cool history behind it and the fact that it was in the movie and everything. Yeah. And they're bringing it back and it's a barrel proof from Brown-Forman. Rewind, I try it. We don't necessarily get a bottle. My heart's not broken.
Correct.
Sorry, guys.
Correct. Well, are you ready to add some water? See what it does? Okay, let's do that.
Maybe with some water. Change my mind, Chad.
Come on, one more. All right, that's 20 drops of water and what was probably half an ounce left?
Yes, half an ounce.
So a fair amount. Let's let it settle and we'll be back after this.
While past Chad and Sarah take some time to let their water mingle with the King of Kentucky, current Chad and Sarah would like to thank our patrons.
That's right. This is our patron appreciation video. I want to thank all of our Bourbon Nights and our Inner Circle members.
Our drinking buddies.
Yes.
And our regulars.
Regulars and
just you, everybody.
Yeah, and everyone actually.
Everyone.
We're like close to 100 deep of awesomely generous patrons. We appreciate you so much, and I know we'll talk about Patreon at the end of the video as we always do in our closing remarks. But
this is your time.
Yes, just wanted to say thank you. The names are scrolling across here, and just wanted to say our continuing gratitude for every one of you, no matter what level you are, and it's because of you guys that we do things like the live show, and we get equipment upgrades, and we go on trips now. And,
yes, and get new bottles like King of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of that,
yeah,
let's get back to that.
Let's get back to it. Let's see what that water did, which we already know, but
they don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Back to past Chad and Sarah. All right, so we've kind of let it sit here. It's mingled. It's married. And now we're gonna taste it. 20 drops of water, about half an ounce.
Still smells.
Here we go.
Nose is pretty close to the same.
It's a little bit more.
It opened it up a
Yeah,
bit.
it's less of that synthetic that I was getting originally.
That is gone.
That is gone. It's more of a nice
are
baking spice. It actually smells pretty good now.
It smells better, I think.
For sure. Much better. I mean, it's still not completely my cup of tea or my glass of bourbon, but I enjoy what the water did. I'm liking what the water did to it.
I don't know.
I would still prefer, of course, 1920. I would prefer
I'm depressed.
Woodford Reserve Batch Proof over this.
I would agree.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just so
And both of those
sad.
are cheaper, of course, especially 1920. I mean,
I'm just sad. I really wanted to like it a lot. I wanted to love it. I wanted it to be like, this is the coolest bottle ever.
yeah. And be
I
like,
don't-
oh, we only have one
We
bottle.
only have one. I mean, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, though, because we will never get this again.
Correct.
I
So now
mean,
we have a bottle.
Now we have one.
So, I guess if you're a collector and you want
To
a
add.
piece of history as it is, and to say you have a bottle of 960 bottles, I mean, there's only 959
Right.
other bottles out there, and some of those went to bars, and some other people are opening right now, and other people are putting it on their display shelves.
Some people are putting it on the secondary market for
Or the
$800.
secondary market, yeah.
$800.
Is that what it's
Yeah,
going for?
4 times. 4 times what it's worth.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get this a non-recommend. Is that how we would do it?
I guess.
Are you going to do that as well?
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Everything else about it is super cool, and it's not that it tastes horrible. It doesn't. I would say it tastes fine. I would definitely drink it.
If you had to put a price on this taste for a bottle, what would it be?
No more than $100.
Oh, I was gonna say lower than that.
Well, for a barrel proof,
Okay, take that out of the equation. You don't know the barrel status, you don't know the age, you don't know the proof. You are blinded with this. Blind. And you say, what would a 750 milliliter bottle reasonably cost?
$50 to $70. It's 14 years old. Like,
Yeah.
I have to take some of those things into consideration, but compared to other things in that class,
But obviously they're not doing it any good.
correct.
The fact that it's a single barrel, the fact that it's barrel proof, the fact that it's 14 years old.
I expected a lot more out of it.
Sure. If you've got one sitting on the shelf at your local store and you're just like, should I? Which probably isn't the case. Hopefully we saved you some money.
Unless you're a collector, and then
Unless
go
you're a
for
collector, then go for it. And
it. Or if you love baking spices, then just do it.
yes, I would say it's for fans of birthday bourbon. I still akin it to
Agreed.
the birthday bourbon.
If you are a birthday bourbon fan, which we are not, this is for you.
Yeah.
If you want to spend the money
If
and you
you're
can find one.
a high proof hound,
You know, I guess the moral of the story is, if you didn't get one, don't worry about it.
yeah, don't cry for me,
Yeah,
Argentina.
no big deal.
Yeah, NBD. NBD. All right, well.
That's enough.
That's enough.
I gotta go
we're
cry.
Probably gonna go drink something else, honestly.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey guys, if you liked what you saw here, we'd love to have you in the family. Hit that subscribe button to join us for bi-weekly videos. Also, we have an Amazon influencer page where you can find Glencairns and Tribecas and other things we use. It's amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonite.
You can also follow us on our Patreon page, patreon.com/itsbourbonite. We do polls, we ask questions, we post fun things on our Lens, which is basically Instagram story for Patreon. Check it out. Go there. Even if you don't want to purchase, just go there, check it out, see our levels, take a peek.
And lastly, you can follow us on all them social medias at It's Bourbonite. All right, well, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay. Oh, you sound sad.
I'm sad.
Okay. Until next time, drink more bourbon.
You've let me down too many times.
You broke my heart and my wallet.
And I keep coming back for you.